Alright, so this is the Laugh at Everything podcast. We've taken a little bit of a hiatus because some of us are broke college kids who have to study.
Some of us.
Josh.
Hey, look, I got my grades back. I got a 102% and then a 100. So it was worth it.
I know that we have
Overachiever.
a lot of devoted fans, but we hope that you'll forgive
Oh, yeah.
We hope that you'll forgive Josh. He's
sorry.
trying to make a name for himself in the world with his grades.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know, if you're in a country where that's important.
So we're back, and we're now out of school.
Yeah, so here in the podcast today we got Wes.
Kyle.
He's brand new.
Yeah.
Hard.
I haven't been here before. I've been trying to get on for a few weeks now, right?
Yeah, we've tried to get Kyle in here for a bit because Kyle's pretty funny and he likes to talk.
Yeah.
So he fits right in.
Yeah,
I've been
it's
told that
perfect.
I like to talk quite a lot.
We like people that like to talk.
Yeah.
I'm in the right place.
And then also, so Wes and Kyle, we got
And Josh, of course.
Josh, of
Yeah,
course.
y'all know Josh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't really care about him. So back to Kyle.
Kyle, what's up?
So there's one thing that kind of bothers me, and so we live in like a conservative style or southern state.
The South, the Bible Belt. Like, it's,
Bible
come on.
Belt.
Yeah.
I went over to a family's house the other day, and there was a news program on about this couple that had like a cannabis-themed wedding, and my grandparents are just over there just shaking their heads going, I cannot believe, bless their hearts, they just...
Where was this? Like, where
Like,
what
Well, I mean,
state?
I don't remember what state. I didn't watch the news program. I watched...
Oh, you
I
just watched the
the
reactions?
And
It's
they're
like-
just over there just like, I just cannot, bless their hearts, I just can't believe. And I'm just, if you do that and you don't do that, that's your thing.
Yeah.
I think there's way more harmful things out there.
But I mean, I have a wedding themed around that. That's definitely...
If people had a wedding themed around alcohol, no one bats an eye. And alcohol's
No.
way worse. Except, actually, being someone who's married and someone who's been to at least a wedding,
At least a wedding.
Yeah.
Oh.
My own.
I know that alcohol is typically served at weddings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, so I was actually at my cousin's wedding this past weekend, and at her reception, there were more people than at the ceremony. Like, people completely
Yeah.
skipped
Right.
the ceremony, just
Just
go
went to the
straight to the
reception.
reception.
Nobody cares about the ceremony.
Yeah.
You can watch that on YouTube all day.
Well, I mean,
Well,
that,
we can't right now because YouTube's down.
yeah, YouTube's down.
Well, obviously it's not now because we
Yeah.
uploaded the videos, so it's
Perfect.
down.
Time travel is
recording.
weird.
Yeah.
The magic of the internet, folks. It's great.
Yeah,
November
November 18th,
18th.
5 o'clock. YouTube was down.
Thanks
I
a lot,
think-
YouTube. You're
yeah.
infringing on my money, my ads. Yeah, we don't have ads.
No, we don't. Not yet.
We'll get there.
Sponsored by Colgate. Because you need a bright smile on the podcast or no one.
But yeah, I totally do agree that like the ceremony's just broadly ignored. Like no one really.
Well, have you been in one?
In one, yeah.
Because I was just best man at my brother's wedding, and I was obviously in my own. And
Yeah, are those the two weddings that you've been to?
no, I've been to more.
Okay,
Okay.
making sure that's not
No.
that's your stipulation.
I've been to one where there was an open bar, and I was too young at the time, so nobody really cared.
I mean,
Because
Morgan
that's
was too young at
Yeah.
the time at this past wedding, but I
Whoa.
was still
Grabbing
just
it, yeah. Yeet.
drinks left and right.
That's just hey, law enforcement.
Well, there's a lot of wine.
This is all hypothetical.
Well, no. She's 20. She's
Whoa.
really close.
Well, actually, I think there's laws.
Yeah, and we're
That
married, and
If you're married to her, you can give
Yeah.
it to her.
I think so.
That's not a problem.
Really?
I hope
Yeah.
so. No one come out to get us, please.
I didn't
But
know.
that
Well,
absolutely happens all
So
the
there's
time.
like 30
Yeah.
people right now that are watching.
Oh,
Listening.
please, one of the 30
So-
people, please do not.
One of them is probably the ATF, and they're like, Kyle, let's look at who Wes knows.
Yeah.
Let's find all the Kyles. I know only.
Precisely.
I
Yeah.
only know about 200 Kyles, so
Only 200.
yeah, it's kind of a common name.
They'll find you. That's fine.
And that's Kyle and Josh.
Kyle, Josh, and Wes.
I should have named myself Brad for this podcast. We'd never be found.
Oh God.
Or Tim, or Johnny.
Or any other white Caucasian
Yes.
male name.
I mean, yeah. Oh, man.
Wesley!
We've talked about this before, but there's two things I want to bring up, and we'll get to them. But I just want to come back to this whole, like, the grandparents are shaking their head at like the cannabis wedding.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Why are people, especially around here, so up in arms about we can't have cannabis? This is going to destroy our things. It's literally better for you than alcohol.
Wait, I don't really see how it's going to destroy anything. I mean,
That's what I'm
it
saying.
already
I
exists
agree.
now. It's just, are you going to regulate it?
Right. The only thing
Right.
that it's going to change is we're going to start increasing like millions or billions of dollars.
Tax revenue?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tax revenue is going to be outrageous.
Like
Yeah.
Canada made like $300 million in taxes alone on like the very first or second day.
oh my god.
Just a ridiculous amount. Imagine what we can do with roads and with education.
So I expected. So when Colorado legalized and
Mhm.
their school systems skyrocketed to how impressive their school systems were because they had to use cannabis tax
Right.
money.
They had to. Right.
They had to. It was by law.
Absolutely a fantastic
So
idea.
I thought at that point it would be like, oh, U.S. is going to jump
Hands
on this
down, gotta do
bandwagon
it,
so
yeah.
fast. I mean, it's already like stocks. Like if you're in weed stocks when it bumped
Right.
through, like you're probably set right now and you'd agree with me. But when Canada did it, and it's proving to them that it's outrageous what people will. Wait, I can legally do this now.
I
You
would
can
do
put
it,
any tax you want on
Exactly.
Yeah.
it. You want me to throw money at you, government? Oh yeah, dude, here.
Like
Exactly.
I would absolutely, partake if it were legal, but it's not. So I don't.
Yeah.
I
You can
have
just
to
go
do
to
that.
go to a state where it is legal.
Right, but then I have to come back to this job and they do. They could do
Right.
a random drug test and then you're boned.
Right.
But it's like, yeah, I've got random drug tests, but it's legal here, so it's cool.
But I mean, if it's a random drug test and just cannabis comes up, like, does anyone actually know?
Look, man, I don't need any more excuses.
Okay,
to
you
be
really
like,
don't.
hey,
Wes, you're already breaking the edge a little bit.
like, we invite you to no longer work here.
We
But,
love you.
It just seems so odd to me that that's still a thing. And that's also got to be like the ultimate shower thought. Some
Yeah.
stoner came up with this, like, hey man, let's legalize weed and then use all the tax money to fix our schools.
Yeah.
He's just sitting around
exactly.
smoking his joint
Right.
with his friends, and they're all like, nah man, you're dumb.
It never
man.
happens, man.
It'll never happen. And Colorado's like, it's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the southern states probably will not jump on that.
I think they'll
bandwagon.
probably be the last.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is
but eventually,
crazy.
I mean, gay marriage got legalized federally. I mean, I didn't think that
Yeah.
we'd see that so soon after everything
Right.
came
And
up.
there's still some states
That. Yeah.
that are having problems with that. Like some judges that are like, or not judges, clerk of courts or whatever that are like refusing to give out marriage licenses,
Right. Even
and
though
they're
it's-
absolutely getting put through the ringer.
Yeah, because
and-
it's a matter of federal versus state precedent.
I mean,
Right.
but if you want to get that done, you can go somewhere to get
Yeah.
it done. Like it's
Yeah.
really not but a few hour drive in any
Right.
direction for you to be able to
right.
really get a marriage license to get that.
And the
done.
whole argument between it is like, a straight couple doesn't have to do that, so why do we? And that's
Yeah, I mean, I can agree that it's an inconvenience.
Yeah.
And,
But
I
paralleling
mean, yeah.
back to like the weed conversation is, you can't. I don't think you can buy weed in another state and then bring it back.
No, you
Yeah.
can't bring it back. But
It's
you
not
can
illegal.
you can do it there.
Yeah, and so that's an interesting point.
And like, I probably wouldn't smoke anything, but
Yeah, I mean,
I mean-
Oh
Do
no,
some
Wes!
great
I don't know
brownies.
if people can feel your weight from the
right, no,
YouTube
we've
here.
we've talked about my grandmother's cooking before. And
Oh.
you said that it's obvious that she was a good cook.
that's ridiculous.
I mean, Wes, I've literally seen you break a semi-industrial scale.
Hey, they make the
Okay.
scales real cheap. I'm gonna talk about this for just a second. I bought a scale one time from like insert generic name brand store here that may or may not start with a W, and everyone here goes to it because
Wally World.
the thing that you step on is glass.
Yes.
Ooh,
yeah.
Is this a good idea?
Well, we have that exact one at home.
Why? I stepped on my friends and they had a glass, and they're all like super healthy people, like the most healthy.
Yeah.
Did it did it
Oh,
air
it
out?
cracked. It went
Oh.
like that, and I was like,
You just sneak it out. You buy another
no,
one.
I totally went back to him. I was like, yo, man, I was just fooling around. I was gonna step on your scale for jokes. I noticed it was already cracked, so I didn't want to
Oh, you did him dirty.
I don't want to cut my foot. I was like, oh, big guy, it's already cracked. I don't want to do this. It's tough.
That
That's
is
me-
phenomenal.
So we mentioned it before, but we're near a college campus. We'll say,
Weed.
yeah, and
I took,
If you
I
live-
took
if you
French.
live in Ruston,
that just threw me off. So I was like,
we.
weed. I was like, is he Meaning he lives somewhere else? You live
Are
here.
you in a current
No.
French class?
I've been to your house.
Is that your first French in any of this?
No.
Okay, making sure. Random French getting
Right.
thrown out by Josh. Just
Thanks.
for you international viewers, you're welcome.
Special tip, yeah.
It is, so we live near a college campus, and they have, pretty good athletic facilities or whatever.
Yeah.
And they have an industrial, scale.
Yes.
So, like a digital scale or whatever. That thing is... I don't have a membership, but I go in every time I need to weigh, and I'm like, hey guys, so I break every scale that I touch. Can I use yours? And normally there's a college kid working there, and they look at me and they go, oh, yeah, we're not really supposed to let
I was
members
with
in."
you during your first time you went, and you told the guy, do you have a scale that you might use for, a small hippo?
Yeah, man, it's like a hippo baby.
You are so
I
bad
have
at
to
yourself.
go to the ag culture and be like, yo, you guys measure giraffes, right?
You are so...
You guys do a lot of work with elephants, little baby elephants?
That is
You're
Wes.
starting a circus because one of the elephants can fly.
Oh
That's
my
awesome.
god, duh.
But then
I'm pretty large.
you stepped on that scale, and
Oh, man,
I don't know if you want me to talk about those numbers,
You-
but they
Probably
were...
not, because, I don't want to brag.
You don't want to brag. You're not that anymore, yeah.
I'm down a lot. And
So, okay,
Yeah.
I'm actually
Whoa,
pretty
whoa.
peeved with you, Wes.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm pretty peeved. Do you? Can I talk about this one?
can
You
talk
want this
about
one?
that. No, you do it.
Do it!
We had a workout competition at work, and it was me, Wes, and a buddy of ours.
Mhm.
And I lost the most weight of these two other individuals. And I'm not that overweight, but for my body type, I'm like 210 now, and I want to be like 180. At the end of the competition, I was 176. Then I had a baby, and I'm back to 210. So
Right.
we'll get back there.
It's only downhill.
Yeah. It's only done for me. You're right. But I was there with you on that competition, and when we came back, I think you lost 10
I
pounds?
lost 10 pounds.
10 pounds and a quarter.
Which is 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah.
Peyton lost 6 pounds because he threw out his back.
Yeah,
Apparently.
he had a slip disc, I think.
Yeah,
He's
he-
had some problems with that.
It'd be like that.
He went to the chiropractor 2 or 3 times to talk to him about. Referred him to me, actually. He was
Yeah.
sitting on his wallet too much.
Yeah,
That's what it
terrible
is,
thing.
yeah.
that makes sense.
That's why I literally just took out my wallet, because I hate
Ooh,
Sarah.
fat stacks, Josh.
We try, we
Weird
try.
flex, but okay.
That's like the most normal flex.
It's the most normal
It's
flex.
like,
I have to not
oh,
sit on
I
my
can't
wallet.
sit on my wallet anymore because it's so...
It's so fucking thick! No. Hitting the fucking table!
I'll just hit the table.
I got the stairs around the room immediately. I was like, oh no!
But yeah, so we're in this competition at work, and I'm looking around. There's nobody really doing it except for like.
I was biking to work every day.
You're doing good.
Yeah, eating
There's like-
salads and drinking sparkling water.
There's like
0
good
calorie
shit,
crap.
And then there's like another team in our office that was like really hardcore. I was like, well, that team's gonna get first place. We'll probably get second, because I didn't see anybody else doing it. So,
Mm.
3 or 4 weeks in, dieting's hard, and I was like, burgers, fried food, yeah. So I lost like 10 pounds, and then,
How long have you been doing it recently?
so recently it's a lot harder because holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
Oh no, this next week I've already admitted Thursday and Friday I'm not
Right.
counting
The most-
anything.
The most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I had to
I
travel
count
for work.
planks, not calories.
Right. So Wendy and I took a vacation, and then we
Yeah.
both traveled for work, and now she's traveling again for work after Thanksgiving.
Right.
So the last probably month or so, it's been kind of off and on.
Decadence and...
Oh yeah, man, it's good.
That's rough.
Nice.
But I'm doing okay to where I'm making better choices instead of like, hey, I'll take a soda with my meal and have all these terrible things. It's like, yeah, I'll do water.
The
Yeah.
water with all these terrible things.
Right.
It's
So
a step in
not-
the right
it's
direction.
not as
Step, yeah.
bad, but also soda's like, if
The
you're gonna
motion.
consume something,
Yeah.
soda is probably the worst thing you
Yes.
consume that's not radioactive. Because
Precisely.
like if you're eating, like breads and stuff, and obviously, that's gonna have a lot of carbs and stuff. But if you're eating breads, that also has like fiber and some other nutrients, and it's got some good stuff that you can use, and you shouldn't eat a lot of it. But soda's literally got nothing. There's no
Right.
vitamins.
Nope, nothing.
It's carbonated water, sugar, and caffeine.
Lots of sugar and caffeine.
It's like the top 3 most addictive substances. It's got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Caffeine and sugar. The other one's
Exactly.
nicotine.
Yeah.
And this is something that you just drink, and
Yeah.
that's just
It's toxic in a way.
it's literally poison.
But it's oh so
Oh, man.
fucking good.
It's so I had a Coke for like the first time in like 6 months recently,
Yeah.
and it was like a glass bottle Coke.
Ooh,
It was like
yeah.
one of those Mexican Cokes.
Yeah, the ones with the real
With the
sugar.
real sugar?
Yeah,
No
yeah,
high
yeah.
fructose corn syrup
Oh
bullshit.
yeah, that was it was, and so I popped the top, and I've been drinking like diet sodas this entire time, which those are still bad for you. But hey, I'm an addict, so
No, you gotta
baby steps, man.
Yeah.
You know.
patch it.
I took a swig of that, and I was like, "Wow, that's a lot of sugar." And then my very next thought was, "Wow, I could totally get addicted to that. It's so easy."
Yeah.
But it's the thing with our society, man. It's like I have a nephew who's he's just over 1 year old, and he's way cuter than Kyle's baby that he just had.
Okay,
Ooh.
well,
Shots fired!
calm
I'm
down.
just
Yeah.
kidding. Kyle's baby's
He's 6 months old in like
Yeah?
a week and a half.
that's impressive.
I didn't think you'd make it this long.
Wow.
Like we haven't killed him yet. He's
I mean,
we're,
that's good.
we're actually decent parents.
You're doing-
I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked.
I was saying it's impressive because I was like, "Wow, that's been 6 months already. That's great." I remember it was like, I remember I was in the delivery room with you guys like yesterday. I wasn't actually there.
I don't think you've seen my baby yet.
No, I haven't. You've. Not,
I showed you a picture of my
Facebook,
baby.
yeah, it's like where
well,
I get
Well, I
my...
don't have Facebook.
Mm.
That's weird.
Get on that
No,
level, get on that
I
level.
was out with dinner with my wife. I think at the time fiance,
Yeah.
and you and Wendy walked in and sat down right next to us.
Oh, by the way, I tried not to.
You really did.
We walked in, and Wendy's like, "Oh, there's Kyle." I was like, "Let's leave. Let's go somewhere else."
You're so antisocial.
I saw you do that.
Are you for real? Do you not want to eat here? I was like, "No, I was just messing."
No, you're being so serious.
It's okay. It's also weird to eat in front of people. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
I was laughing
Yeah.
so hard.
I don't like eating in front of people because
Yeah.
that's I'm not a very gracious person. You know, graceful. I'm not
yeah.
a very graceful.
No.
person.
I was like, you're not gracious?
Yeah.
I have a full beard. There's
Can't
difficulties
Yeah, man. Especially
in
so
eating.
we're in a Mexican restaurant. and
Yeah, that's cheese
There's-
everywhere.
yeah, cheese,
Chips, salsa.
sauce.
I have to take a shower after I
Right.
eat Mexican food every time. 10 out of 10.
I totally understand because I'm the same way. You know.
Brush it out with like a comb.
But do you?
Yeah.
What do you? So I know that your kid's not eating like solid foods, probably. Not yet.
Well,
Yeah.
he's actually going to solid foods. He's just
Yeah.
now doing
Like
the,
what kinds of solid foods?
So we've done a large variety. You're supposed to do like small tests every few days
Yeah.
so they
Right.
don't mix. But
Don't give him honey though. That's bad.
no.
Not for like 2 weeks or something.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, because it can kill babies, right?
Yeah.
Honey can kill babies.
If
So,
it's
Isn't there
no,
like bacteria is not
Yeah.
ready or something?
Right. Their
public service announcement: don't feed newborns.
Their immune system's shit.
Yeah, I don't know if the listeners are aware, but this is a learning podcast.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
We're
no,
not-
we
we're
laugh,
learning
but we
everything.
always learn.
It's not the laugh at everything podcast. It's the
You
learn
laugh and you
everything
learn
podcast.
everything podcast.
Yes, exactly.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Perfection. We
So, do you feed your baby poison?
No. We right now he's only bottle fed.
By that I mean sugar. Like,
Oh no, we don't. Well, we've given him like one or two, like just something off our fingers.
so like, no, I mean that's it's totally okay, but somewhere along the lines it became acceptable that like a toddler's drink or a baby's drink was juice.
just juice. Like
Like,
that's
for
not
Christ's
okay.
I don't know where that came from.
Do you know how much sugar juice has in it? Like,
Yeah,
you drink
it's like,
a
oh, it's
cup of apple
fruits
juice.
here. Fruits.
It's nothing but
Yeah.
sugar. Like
You're
that's
like, oh yeah,
all it
this
is.
apple juice I'm having basically what comes from an apple.
that's so bad.
You look at that, it's like 50,000 grams of sugar
It's
for an ounce.
ridiculous. Yeah.
It's not that high, but it feels like it.
We
Yeah.
actually put a little bit of apple juice in his bottles to help him poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
yeah.
The formula we use constipates him a little bit
Right.
Yeah.
because it's a lot of iron.
That's actually really prominent now, and I kind of want to talk about that later. But
Yeah.
You should
We
probably
have a lot of
find,
stuff.
like some sugar free. I'm not trying to tell you how to drink. You do what you want. I'm just saying.
Well, it's a
You
small
look at
amount.
me. I was not in control.
Were
of my
you a
own-
juice fed baby?
I
What?
was. So my family shows love
In
by
food.
yeah.
Yeah.
which is a very southern thing.
My
Of
family as
course.
well,
It's
but that's why
so
I'm skinny.
very obvious. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. My family as well.
Yeah.
We also show love in the office that way, and that's why I haven't bought
Yeah.
18 donuts.
Oh.
Right.
When
That-
people bring donuts in our office so often, and I actually have to stop myself from eating.
Yeah,
more
I
than
will
2 or
not grab a
3.
donut anymore.
See, yeah, it's tough.
I get one to be courteous because I don't want people to stop, and I want to show my appreciation. But I will not get a second one.
I'm not
I
that
have to stop
guy.
myself.
I was, pretty hardcore on my diet, you know, and
Yeah.
we had some people come over from on site or whatever.
Again, fuck you. Your
Right.
diet has been fantastic, and I'm complimenting you out of anger.
Yeah,
You
Kyle's
have a fantastic
so
diet right
salty.
now. We could have won if you would have done what you did now.
Yeah,
Then
absolutely.
we would have won. We would have dominated.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, I've dropped like a fifth of my body weight.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You wouldn't break that industrial scale now.
I mean, I still do. So I bought another scale because now.
No. That's a publicly owned. I'm talking the industrial one. You don't
Yeah.
even come close to breaking it.
Oh yeah, no. I was close before.
No, you teetered before. There was a chance where it was like line.
And that's
I've seen that error message on so many.
you
I've stepped on a
know to
scale,
expect it now.
And that's
I've stepped on a
just
scale,
progress.
and
That's
it just
awesome.
says, "Bitch, get off!" Like
No.
that.
Like it oofed. It oofed real
Oh my
fast.
god.
Big oof. All right, go on.
So
Story.
real quick, just talking about scales and getting on them and things
Yeah.
crying. When I was a young kid, I was big, you know, and I was probably the weight of an adult male when I was 13, 12.
Okay, so this has been most of your teenage.
Oh man, I've
forward.
been big forever. I've always been the.
You swelled up from a baby.
Right.
Wait,
I
what
was,
do you know your baby weight?
I was a 12-pound baby. Yeah.
So it's just in your blood. Is your family?
I mean, they're not as big as I am, but they're not well off. It doesn't help that my mom is like 5'4".
Oh, okay.
So my brother got all my like dad's tall genes and like athletic build. I would say.
You're kind of, I wouldn't say short, but
I mean, I'm not tall, but also like you can measure someone's wrist, and most people's wrists are maybe about 1.5 inches. You know, it's not.
you're a thick.
I've got like a 2.5 inch wrist, maybe 3.
Would
And
you
I'm
say
not
that
saying
you're big boned? Do you agree with that?
I mean, I would say yeah, I am. Because all right, so you can watch shows of like my 600-pound life,
Right.
and we can just say that I was close to that because I wasn't far off. And these people, they cannot move at all. You know, they're just ginormous.
A mass in a bed.
Right. Like they can't. They have to be like rolled over by like a team.
Like
because-
people bring them trays of food. Like
Right.
that's their life.
Like they can't clean themselves or whatever, and you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing pretty good, especially.
No,
for my
you're
size.
self-sustainable for sure.
Right, absolutely. Well, for a bit, you know, the heart disease will catch up eventually. You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna lose my feet to diabetes, and then it's just all bad.
Oh,
Sad. We just got morbid.
yeah. Dude.
got so depressing.
So,
But I feel like I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
But
no, you're doing
it's definitely-
fantastic progress for sure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely something that's gotta change, and man, it's tough. But
Yeah.
what I knew that I was super overweight as a child is we went to a I don't want to call it a dude ranch, but it's a place where you could like go out and do ranch things and you could ride horses. It was like a big group. It was like a church camp almost.
Okay.
And so
Nothing weird there.
yeah,
It's a church camp that has a lot of little boys and
right.
rodeos.
Well, it's like a family thing. So it's like a family thing, but also yes.
Go on.
So I watched my mom get on the horse, and she's like 5'9" or 5'4", so it's like super adorable watching mom
Oh.
try to jump up and climb this horse's leg, and then
Awesome. Yeah.
And I watched other people and other guys, you know, like a 6'5" guy just wrap his leg around the horse or whatever.
Oh no, I see where this is going.
Yeah, I was I was kind of short and I was big, so they got like a stool that they got for all the other short people, and I would get up on it, whatever, and I'd put my leg over that horse and into the stirrup or whatever that's called.
Near the saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sit down. I sit down gently. I do what they tell me to do, and I sit on this horse, and no lie, I hear this horse go. And he's immediately starting to switch weight back and forth between his legs. Like he's shifting his weight. Like I get on this horse, he's just like that. I'm not joking. That's the sound he makes. He goes like that. He's like communicating with all his horse brothers. He's like, mother bitches,
Stop!
I got the
Oh my
bitches.
god.
No, I'm not lying. I'm really not.
Wait, did he walk with you?
He tried.
At what point does this horse throw in the towel?
So there's a point in like this trail thing that so all the horses are in like a line. They're all going.
Yeah.
And there's a point where like the horses kind of start trotting.
Yeah.
Because we were
Oh.
like falling behind from like pit stops and stuff.
Yeah.
and my horse doesn't. He doesn't
He
try.
keeps the pace.
He just keeps going. I felt so bad after that. I looked at that horse's eyes after I got off. He was like sweating profusely. He looked dead inside. I was like, oh man.
That was a workout for him, man.
It's been tough. I went to Six Flags one time, and this was in high school.
Oh.
And we got on the Superman. And
Yeah.
I had a friend that he wasn't like big, but he wasn't in shape either. And we also went on the ride with like a super skinny girl that was in our club or whatever. And so it was her and him in the very front, and they strap in, and they go like that, and they're all strapped in, buckled in or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get right beside you guys, right behind you guys. And I try to get in, and I go like that, and it doesn't lock. It doesn't even get to 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh no. I keep trying, and some guy comes by.
He starts
And they're-
pushing on you.
Right, they're checking everybody, and he looks at me and he goes, oh man, he's like, that didn't even click once? I was like, no. He's like, so we got some bigger ones in the back, if you want to do that. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to, I've waited an hour in this line, I don't want to not ride,
Right. Yeah.
He's like,
So
well,
they're the extra seating ones.
right, it's and they're in the back, so you're not seeing all the cool stuff, you're seeing whoever's in front of you,
Yeah.
which is sad. Because they got in like the very front, and I was so sad.
Yeah. Damn.
And so that was tough, because that was like a walk of shame. Because at this point, everybody else is already
Oh,
strapped
everybody's
in.
strapped in, ready
Yeah.
to go, and it's like, why aren't we going?
And
And,
they're
then
like,
they
yeah,
see
we're
you
so
walk.
excited, and they see me get out, and I'm pretty sure the guy behind me, the worker, was just like shaking his head. He's like, oh man, I'm so sorry. And I did this walk of shame in front of all these people that I'm about to ride with, and I see like these Catholic families and stuff like crossing themselves, and like, oh god, please don't let that guy.
No.
Okay, that's a little far.
That's too much. You're taking it too far.
It's like, I'm
I
Catholic. I know people don't do
I
that.
looked at the kid.
The stare I
Oh
just got. Continue.
Like a kid was crying when I walked by. I did steal his lollipop, but whatever.
That evil kid.
But then you did it.
But-
did it work?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
So I had to let them go on the ride without me. And I just kind of walked off, and I was like, oh man.
I'm so sorry, dude. That fucking sucks.
Dude, kids are the worst, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Oh, they would.
Like, it's not ugly. It's probably a cliche thing, but
No,
I
it's
had...
still fucking
Like, I
true.
was eating at Chick-fil-A with my mom one time, and this was probably two years ago. Not even. And this kid literally just runs up to me, and he goes, ha ha, you're fat! Like that.
Jesus.
And his mom heard him and was like furious. And she's like, you don't say that to people. And she started like beating him with a bat and stuff. And
Oh yeah, good,
Yeah,
good
dude.
shit.
There
Oh,
was,
dude,
there wasn't sandal involved. We'll say that.
Okay.
Right.
And I applaud that lady for that's. I don't
I
know
mean,
if that's
you don't.
right,
I don't
but-
think you should run up to anyone and just say characteristic of you.
Yeah,
Right, I mean,
You
exactly.
could, someone could have a bowl cut and just be like, "You have a bowl cut." And it's
I
like,
was actually-
let's
yeah.
build up to
Yeah,
that.
let's not do
I
that.
was actually in Walmart like a few months ago, and this kid literally stops when I'm passing. He goes, "Wow, you're big," and I was like, "I'm not that big." Like,
But
I know I'm big.
compared to him, you're probably
This-
one of the top 3 people.
This is
he
what
may
really
have seen.
irritated me is that his mom was probably about my size.
Dang.
Right, and it
And I just don't I don't understand. Like, no one's walking up to town saying you're ugly,
yeah,
Whoa.
right.
Whoa, not that they
Whoa.
would. You're
No,
so
actually, I
beautiful.
do have friends that walk up to me and tell me like, "Wow, I'm glad your baby has Morgan's face."
Yeah, Kyle has a beard, and it hides all his worst qualities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, it
That's
really
just
does.
some-
That's my secret. I really just grow a beard out to hide most of my face, and it kind of
Honestly,
just people assume I look manly. It's like, oh, you have a beard, okay. I shaved once, and
Oh, I've
Morgan
seen
and I got in a
pictures.
fight.
I've seen pictures of Kyle on
Man,
your
no
website.
joke.
You look like a serial killer. In the best possible way.
Well,
In the best possible way ever.
when I do shave baby face, which
Yeah.
does not happen often. I think the last time I started growing hair in like junior high, 7th grade. It was already like
Yeah.
full to peach fuzz, kind of what Josh has got now.
Sort of,
Right.
yeah.
So Josh is like a
Can't wait to shave.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like you got a few spots that
Yeah.
might not be all the way full. Not to
No,
poke fun.
really, I really
So,
cannot wait
yeah.
to go home and shave
This
today.
Is the
Yeah.
part of the podcast where we're going to scrutinize Josh's beard that you guys actually can't see.
Dude, I can't wait. It's
Yeah,
they
it
don't
would be-
know, you know.
It's
Your
not
beard
bad.
is so scrap mounted.
Yeah,
It
but
is.
that was me in like 7th. By 8th grade, it was starting to be
Yeah.
regular, and I had to
Yeah.
start shaving and stuff. But I would think 12 years old, I kind of just said I'm gonna stop shaving, and something grew out.
Yeah.
Then it got real bad when I started working at Office Depot. I was the tech guy, and when I did shave babyface for the original interview, the staff loved me. They were like, "Oh yeah, this dude looks clean. He knows his stuff. Hired, go, boom." But none of the clientele, none of the customers coming in would take my opinion. They would literally ask me a question, I would explain it to them, and they would walk to my superior, older manager and would ask the same question.
Like, I don't want to be a jerk or whatever, but if I was coming up and I saw someone that looked like
a
you,
nerd?
Yeah.
I didn't have the glasses, but like I looked pretty nerdy.
Like, I feel like that's a pretty stereotypical
Well,
thing.
I had some wavy looking hair. I can
Yeah.
actually, I'm gonna find a picture, not for anyone to see at home, but to
Nerdy
see.
guys are, I don't want to say they're unkempt, but
Whoa.
it's pretty, it's pretty common that like a nerdy guy or someone is more typically not going to be super obsessed with how they look because we
Right.
have to involve ourselves with a lot of people,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Yeah.
It's funny that we were talking about this because my brother asked if I was going to shave for his wedding. I was like, I didn't even shave for my own wedding.
Here.
In my wedding photos, I have like 5 o'clock. So, dude, you look like a nerd. Kyle's currently showing me a picture.
Yeah.
He looks like a stereotypical nerd, like
Yeah.
Poindexter
Well,
type.
so my hair is not entirely long. I kind of have the front wave. You can imagine up to about the eyebrow, but then I had a really short, full beard, and I kind of had to grow that out to get people to start taking my opinion and taking me seriously. Because I'm asking people, they're bringing their laptops in. They're like, "Oh, I've got a virus. Can you help me?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna have to charge you like $200."
Yeah.
And they're not gonna take a 17-year-old's
Yeah.
opinion on
Right.
like, "Oh, I'm not paying you $200 to do this." But once I started growing my beard out, I'm like, "I'm sorry, man, it'll be
See,
$200
thing
for
is-
them." They wouldn't bat an eye. They're like, "Okay, do what needs to be done, doc."
I've had so many experiences where I've walked into name brand electronic appliance store that may or may not start with a B, and Look,
Committed to it. I
I
like
don't
it.
want to get taken down.
Phenomenal.
They'll DMCA this stuff so quick.
We don't brand here.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So I was not at a Best Buy. Wink, wink.
Theoretically, no.
Okay.
And this has happened multiple times where I walked up to someone and I'm like looking at computers because this is before I was like in with computer people and I was just kind of knew about some
Yeah.
stuff.
I mean, that's everyone's dream is to walk through that little computer section and
Right.
kind of look at.
Yeah, we do that just for fun. Just
Right.
Nothing else to do.
Yeah.
30 minutes away.
That was my only thing.
And so, like, I knew what some of the specs were, but I was like, oh, this is like an Intel i5, and this other computer has an Intel i7.
Yeah, and you kind of
I was
compare
like,
the difference.
kind of I asked somebody, what's the difference? He's like, oh, well, the i7 is just kind of better. I was like,
Okay,
It's
how?
just kind of better.
Right.
Okay.
yeah, that.
i7 is better than i5. There is no i6.
But I want to know why.
Well, I there's an i3. Did you know that an
Right.
i7 is better than an i3? I mean, some people you wouldn't think.
You just never would know.
You never would know, and you need to ask these questions.
Right.
Yeah,
So I was
right.
looking for something a little bit more, a little more
Detailed.
specific than, hey, it's just better because the number's higher.
Right.
Dude, you think that, but when it's like this is an i5 7500 compared to an i5 6400, it's just a bigger number. It's a bigger number. That's
No.
honestly 9 times out of 10. That's what you go
You know
with.
the
Yeah.
most annoying. I mean, to me, this is one of the most annoying things is when I have friends or family members because they know that I'm in the computer industry type, and they go, "Hey, can you recommend me a computer?"
Help me.
I'm like, "Yeah, I can send you a computer, but I don't know if it'll be good."
Shit, really?
And I mean, like, I don't know because you buy some computers and they're buggy.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what they want to use it for.
That's
really
exactly what I say. I'm like,
Exactly.
all right, what are you going to be using it for? And they're like, oh, mostly just browsing the internet. I'm like,
Well-
are you going to be doing any like 3D modeling, any rendering? Are you going to be doing like Bitcoin farming?
So at Office Depot, we had to learn what the customer wanted to do, and that's kind of one of the reasons of which plug for the place that we work, DevOps. This
Right.
is my mentality, DevOps. I would ask people like, what do y'all want to use your computer for? What is the number one thing you want to get out of it?
Right.
And if they honestly it was like 5-10 questions you could ask somebody and be like, all right, out of our 20 models that we have, you want these 3. The difference is going to be what price point you really want to pay. But outside of that, I kind of tapped the table very lightly. And Wes got so
Oh, man.
furious.
I'm
Trigger.
I'm like a table Nazi. So
Okay.
for people that have listened to all of our podcasts, which God bless
I'm
you,
sorry. Yeah.
I don't think anyone is out there that has done that. That's
Yeah,
not me.
comment if you have. We'll
Yeah.
be impressed. We'll name
We'll
drop.
name drop you.
Hey, maybe
Yeah.
we'll even put you on the podcast because we probably know you.
We probably know you.
honestly.
If you're
But-
outside of Ruston, Louisiana, and you hear this and you're not family members, let us know. Like, we'll shout out you hands down.
Yeah, sound off. We'll totally be like, hey, Troy from Michigan is.
Boy,
Right.
Also, I didn't mean to just shout out Troy from Michigan.
Troy
That's
Bolton.
if there's a Troy, especially a
There's-
Troy Bolton now in Michigan, dude, 100%, I will pay you
Dude,
if
he's
you
gonna-
comment right now.
Something weird's gonna happen. Troy from Michigan. Troy
Troy from Michigan.
Bolton from Michigan is just gonna be randomly searching YouTube one day, like in the dark YouTube web someday. He's gonna find this podcast, be like name dropped. He'll be like, what?
Better yet, what if it's like 30 years from now?
He'll be like, how did they know?
Phenomenal.
It's gonna be 2018.
Yeah.
It's like I was conceived in 2025.
Right.
How did they know?
Dude, that's good. But on the first podcast, we hit the table a lot because we like to talk with our hands and
Yeah.
we get excited about stuff.
Yeah.
And it's hard to listen to. I'll admit it. But all the rest of the podcasts are perfect, and you should listen to them all.
Yes, they're all perfect.
This one's really good too.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, so back to our topic, which was what?
So we've kind of had a crazy train here.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember. Oh, we were talking about Kyle trying to sell old ladies software that they.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
well, computers, but yeah, software too. We pushed some certain softwares, and I felt bad for it.
Yeah. I mean, you should, and
You should.
I almost felt bad. So I worked in a movie theater, and it's literally one of the things.
What do you
that's-
upsell at a movie theater?
So we had to do it twice, which technically they only checked it for once. So as long as you did it once, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you start off with the "Hey, would you like this?" And typically, when I was there, it was just a random candy. Now they do a large soda because it's easy to like identify on the cameras.
Mhm.
And you'd be like, "Hey, they held up a large soda. They probably upsold you if something happens."
Okay.
Because they have secret checker people that come in and they'll like write down your performance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Oh, that's rough.
it's
Yeah, that's how
actually-
Wendy's was too.
It's actually pretty ridiculous, like a secret shopper type thing, because there's a lot of things that go wrong throughout the day, and like they'll mark off if there's like a spill on the ground. And there's
Yeah.
only been one place where I've been to where someone spilled something, and within 5 seconds there was like a team of people cleaning this up, and then 30 seconds later there was nothing there.
Okay.
Like there's a whole counter that we have or had, and you'd have to like walk around like the entire building, come around, put stuff down, because you want to block off the area first to alert people and say, hey, this
You know,
is
like a wet floor sign. You don't need
Right.
a lawsuit.
But then you've got to walk all the way to like a cleaning cabinet to get the
Yes.
box, and you got to fill up a bucket, and you got to come all the it's just a big process. and
No,
stuff like that.
dude, even if that process you had to handle, that would definitely be longer than 30 seconds. I
Right,
don't think
it's-
you would.
it was crazy. All right, so the only place, and I'm gonna name drop them because I love them so much. I would live there if I had to. Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
I think I talked about this on maybe the
Yeah.
last podcast. I was there for work. We were going to Dallas. We stopped by Buc-ee's because if you don't, you're not.
Yeah, if
Buc-ee's
you see a
phenomenal,
Buc-ee's,
yeah.
fill up on gas.
Yeah, exactly.
Please, just walk
Just
through,
go.
use the restroom.
Yeah,
You don't
Bless
need
yourself.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you just use the restroom 5 minutes, use the restroom here because it's totally worth it. They, oh my god, dude, they do restrooms right.
They're the
Anyway.
cleanest place ever.
I watched somebody knock off
Oh
a bottle
yeah,
of wine.
somebody.
We know what's going
Actually,
on.
no, there's a jerk with a basket, like a handheld basket, and
Yeah.
you know I'm not going to carry that.
Oh heck no.
They have buggies there? Yeah. I'm gonna
You get
use
a
that.
buggy.
Oh, you have one of those electric things? It's not Walmart, but
No,
I would be impressed if Buc-ee's had an
Oh, I wish.
It
electric
actually
scooter.
really pisses me off to see people that don't need that in those.
And those, yeah, me too.
Because a lot of times it's like stupid high school kids. I just want to go like Spartan kick them.
Oh, there's children that I've seen in it that like just follow their parents, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's some parents I want to
It's
slap.
This
so
is the
annoying.
future.
So, real fast, Morgan was 8 months and 9 months pregnant, waddling her butt through Walmart, and there
Right.
was someone who was using one of those things that didn't need to use it,
Yeah.
and they locked eyes. Oh my god! The hate that Morgan kind of just it was pregnant energy Kai Blast was just sit out.
I don't know if you know
Oh
this,
my
but
God.
back in the Cold War era, when they're like giving people LSD to see if they could form superpowers,
Wow, okay.
they actually brought women into a room and showed them pictures of like the Russian leaders to see if they would suddenly just fall ill or die suddenly because of the pregnancy woman hate emotions.
Wow.
Wow, that's interesting.
You learn something new every
I
day.
didn't make
Yeah.
that up.
Oh,
I
I
was
was
like,
think
I
this
don't
was going to be
know.
learning.
It's a
again.
joke. Yeah.
That's
That's good.
phenomenal.
Honestly, they're feeding people LSD to see if they would develop superpowers. I totally can see that they
Oh my gosh.
put pregnant people in
We've
a
done-
room.
We've done some stupid fucking shit.
Yeah, but
Look.
like she was 9 months pregnant and she was like, I'm not using it. How dare they use
Yeah.
it? Like it's
Right.
meant for me.
Be
And
decent.
they don't. And she was like, they don't have any available right now.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
that I want to use it, but it's not available for someone like me that is handicapped. If you're pregnant, you literally can get a handicap sticker
Yeah.
just to be
Yeah.
like, you're pregnant during this
Like a
time,
temporary
walking
tag
is
type
less.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a temporary tag.
So for listeners that don't know Morgan,
Oh, that's
when
my wife.
That's Kyle's wife, and when thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like I needed to say
You
that.
probably
for
should
that.
have. I'm sorry.
No, it's
No, you probably should have. You're sorry.
How dare you?
Baby, I'm so sorry if you're
So
listening to this in the
she-
future.
She recently had a child, and the child was actually born bigger than Morgan was. It's really
Oh
impressive.
no. Morgan is she's a little bit taller than me, about an inch or two, but
That
she
is true,
loves.
yeah.
She's got really long legs. That's where I think she gets the height from.
So, yeah.
She's tall. I'm just saying. That's where she gets it from.
She's-
gonna
she's-
make a joke. But
She's
I
a
won't.
tall boy.
Yeah, she's a
boy.
tall one, man.
God bless her for saying
She
that.
flexes on it too. Like when she wants to wear heels.
Dude,
And
that's
Kyle's
gotta
like,
be-
please don't.
No, I ask her not
No.
to, man. That's what she wants. So, and I support her on it. And she's like, I want people to look at me, not you. And I was like, oh yeah.
That's
I promise
awesome.
you, they're probably not looking at you except for that one quick glance of, oh.
Oh no, I married up, guys. Like seriously.
They look at you and they're like, he probably has a lot of money. Well, I don't know.
Cause see, with the full beard, I have a long hair supporting the man bun for quite a while now.
He looked really ridiculous.
Yeah, I look homeless, like for real. If someone's like, "Oh, you have a baby. Oh, you're married. Oh, like." They're
That's
like,
so
oh, where
like-
are y'all living? Like they seriously ask what overpass that we sleep under.
You're like one of those worst homeless people that have like a dog with them, so you're like,
Oh
man,
no!
I don't want to give you money, but I'll give money to the dog instead.
Yeah. Is- but-
Dog food for him.
Yeah.
I've been turned down by homeless people. Like in
Wait, what?
Dallas. Like you're like, hey man, I'll get your dog some food or whatever. He's like, he only takes IMS. I'm like,
What?
I've got pedigree here. You know? I just
Oh my
bought some for
god.
My dog, you know.
He-
It's like dry food. He's like, no, he only eats the wet food.
Wait,
I'm like, what?
why are people homeless and he's eating wet food?
Oh, dude, did you not know that like being a professional homeless person in like a major city is like a thing?
Well, I knew it was, but like,
Like, they make a couple $100s a day from suckering people.
yeah, just asking for money and making
Yeah.
people feel bad.
That's the worst, and those people should feel terrible.
Yes, I hope those people aren't listening to this podcast.
You know what, if you're
those
listening-
people.
We don't want your listen. No, I'm just kidding. Please,
No.
do. We need the revenue.
Well, I mean, how?
We appreciate you, but you should probably
Wait, if
reevaluate
you're
your life.
panhandling and you have an internet access that you're paying for,
Look, hold on.
kudos to you. Like
Hold on.
seriously,
I'm sorry.
Like real fast, they are working the system.
No.
So, I've heard a lot about homeless people, and I've talked to a few of them, which I would be cautious in recommending. You know, just talking
Don't
to
go out
strangers
to
in general.
all strangers. Yeah, stranger danger.
But most people that I've talked to, that's like the thing that they spend their money on if it's not drugs or alcohol. Which
Is
they never admit
animals.
to that, except for the rare, odd, honest one.
So internet.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
buy like a minutes plan and they have a phone.
Oh, it's homeless people that literally just afford a phone.
Yeah, and I
And
was
food.
listening to a public speaker one time, and he talked about a story about how a homeless guy had a cell phone. He asked him about it, and he's like, the homeless guy basically told me that he's like, look, man, I spend such and such on food every day. He's like, everything else goes to keeping this mobile phone. He's like, why? He's like, so I can stay in touch with everybody, all the other homeless people or whatever. And I was like,
Other homeless
I
people.
was like, wow, this is crazy.
This dude's probably trying to plug times to.
probably his family, you know.
Oh yeah, his fellow homeless family. You know I'm sorry, and this is gonna make me sound really bad, but there's certain. I feel like the majority of certain homeless divisions really do just want that lifestyle, and I mean, because I know there's areas you can go to get help, and if you work hard and get a job and start being able to provide an income, like give me 6 weeks, I feel like I'd be able to work myself out of that situation. I mean, unless there's a really, really bad problem, like a mental illness of I'm deranged. If not, it's normally like a drug addiction.
I can definitely see like both sides. But I don't know what I'd do in that situation because I can't even fathom it, you know?
Yeah, I really can't either. But if it was just me on my own, I don't know how long I'd be able to just sit, like, and not have the drive to start like trying to clean up and literally just going to work, just walking from store to store. And it's like, this is the general area that I sleep at night, whatever box or alleyway happens to be for the evenings. But it's like you can find somewhere that would help you out. You can get a job, start working a little more.
Because I've never experienced it, but
I haven't been there.
But also, I feel like a lot of those, or at least a certain degree of those people, probably enjoy the freedom of it. They don't have to go to a job. They don't have to worry about bills.
Yeah,
that's a lot of stress.
Honestly, that's majority of my stress in my life.
It's like a first world problem, but it is still a problem.
I mean, even if you parallel it to like having a break, like from work or from school, or whatever. Think about how anxious or like annoyed it is to go back to it. Does that? It's not like an accurate parallel, but it's like sort of something that you can kind of comprehend.
I mean, that's where the anxiety of it kind of comes from. The first world problem of needing to pay bills and have that.
So
God, we're so privileged.
Yeah, that's not.
I want to switch topics here.
Sure.
Yeah, it's very morbid, very sad. Sorry, homeless people.
So I was hanging out with my brother and sister-in-law, and as I do, I talk about my cat because it's like my child.
All right, yeah, I know it's your little fur baby.
And so, you know, I'm telling the story about the cat, and I don't remember what we were talking about, but they kind of stopped me. They go, "Do you actually have a cat?" And I go, "Yeah." And they're like, "We don't believe you because we've never seen your cat because he doesn't really socialize with me."
He's not very photogenic. He doesn't like photos.
Right. He doesn't know what a photo is.
Yeah.
So I capture his soul with my phone
Nice.
every time. But he hides from people. And so they came over recently, and they've been over a couple times.
Oh, I've never seen the cat.
He does not come out with
Nice.
people
Okay.
there. And so they're like, all right, well, we don't really believe that you have a cat. They're like, are you just making this up? And I was like, no, I'm not. And so I Googled cat pictures of.
Oh.
They're like, well, do you have a picture of the cat? And I just started scrolling through the Google results. I was like, yeah, here's my cat. And it's like a black cat and an orange tabby and like
They're
a
not the
Siamese
same.
cat. And they're like, all kinds of different like cat pictures. And they're like, that's just Google.
Is that what
my
you
God.
want them to think about?
They think you're crazy.
I actually do have cat pictures, and they're with me, you know.
Honestly, who
I
doesn't?
have cat selfie pictures. Honestly, I think about it. I'm actually disgusted about that because, like, I think about.
Wait, what? You're disgusted about having those pictures?
Yeah, I think about
What?
why. So, aside from the theory that having a picture taken of you steals part of your soul,
Yeah,
which
dude.
I'm not gonna get
No.
into that.
That's like the 1400s. Like,
Let's not.
calm
Let's
down.
not open that
This is
can
the
of worms.
21st century. Let's work on that.
So there are things that freak me out.
Mm-hmm.
Pictures, which it's such a common day thing that I don't, it's fine. Mirrors.
Mirrors.
Reflections.
Are you
Oh,
a
yeah.
vampire?
I don't like reflections.
You don't like
I read a
reflections?
story, I think it was like a Goosebumps story or something one time,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen some images of like reflections and stuff that are really, if I think about them, I'll go home and cry. But basically, it's like where a dude is like standing in front of a mirror, and then he looks away, and his reflection is still staring at
Oh,
him.
yeah. That's a horror movie like cliche moment.
Yeah,
I've
that-
seen that in at least
it really
half
be
a
like
dozen
that.
scary movies.
Yeah.
Thing is, I can't tell what it's doing if I'm not looking at it. So if I do turn my back, what is it doing?
Well-
Not looking at you.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Well,
It's
that
Schrodinger's cat, except it's a mirror reflection.
Except.
but you got to think about it logically.
No, I don't like that.
A mirror is just the reflection of light. If it's a dark room, your mirror doesn't really reflect anything.
Right, except that I don't walk into a dark room with mirrors that I can help without turning the light on first.
Okay. I
Like,
mean, that's,
most people like walk into the bathroom, turn the light on, go to the business. I will stand outside of the bathroom, reach my arm around, and flick the light on.
Oh my
Before
God!
walking in.
How
Before I walk
precious!
in.
How precious! How innocent your soul.
No, dear God, I don't mess with this. There are
I really,
so
I
many
cannot be
mirrors.
bothered. Like, if there's something, I don't want to see it. Like, people that, like, open, like, the shower curtains, like, fearing a killer, it's like, if there's a killer, what are you gonna do? Like, just
Like,
ignore it.
No, throat punch him. What are you talking about?
Leave his ass. He ain't killing you yet. Leave him. Just
I keep my shower curtain open. Is that what you're supposed to do?
No,
No.
just to make sure.
Like I can't be.
The
I don't
one
wanna
day you
get
walk
all the way
in,
over
it's
there
closed.
and
Yeah.
open the shower curtain just to die. Like I want to know that I'm dying before I
Well,
make that walk.
well, see, it's
I don't
not.
want to die tired. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually pretty weird because you're supposed to leave it open after a shower so you don't
Right.
get build up mildew.
That's what
you
I
need to
thought.
leave it open. You need to unfold it.
Yeah, like, so
So-
close the shower curtain.
Yeah, if you close
really?
it when you
Yeah.
when you keep it closed, it builds up mildew.
No, you're saying close, but you mean open, right? Like, keep your shower open.
Okay. When it's flushed out,
Okay,
like
so,
all the way,
It's
that
all
is
the way,
open.
It's all the way across the shower. area.
Yes.
So the shower's the shower's closed.
Right.
Oh my, no,
All
that's
right, hold on. We gotta make a ruling on this right now.
no. This is wrong.
Comments, let us know. Is it open or is your shower closed at that point?
I feel like if you have it,
Is,
Okay, so when can you walk into a closed something?
is all the way across open or is it closed?
it's
And it is all bunched up. Is that open? Or is that
okay.
closed?
Well, if I step into the shower, I would then close the shower by.
Yeah, so it's closed.
Oh. But
yeah,
the
that's right.
But the shower curtain is open.
Okay, I guess that makes
So
sense.
it's
yeah.
depending on where your
Your
perspective is.
I
Are you
hate-
closing it as a door? Or are you opening up the
A
ruffles?
window. Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
phenomenal. I love this.
Yeah, but
That
I
was
don't-
rough, guys. I didn't think we would do a full.
That
I know.
that freaks
Discovery
me
on
out,
it.
and that's just one of those things. And
Right.
I don't like mirrors, and so in our old apartment we had like a half bath, but then
Yeah.
the other half of the bath was in the actual master bedroom,
Right.
and in that was the sink, and thank God there was a hinge on the mirror, so it had a mirror like cabinet thing, and there was a hinge on the mirror that you could open and like reach. stuff
Okay,
in.
like a medicine cabinet.
Yeah, yeah.
I like laid down my foot and I said, "All right, wife, I command that this stay open, the door stay open when you're not using the mirror."
She just looks at you like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
She almost
Wait.
killed me for that.
Wait, what?
But
Wendy.
respecting me as a person,
Right,
which is
she's
amazing that
like,
she does,
yeah.
and I need to do better about that.
Wait a second, I'm still
She-
baffled. Like the medicine cabinet, you want it to be
Open,
where
like
you can-
the mirror you
Where
can't.
you can just reach in and grab all the medicine you want.
That's not normal.
Right, because I did not want to wake up. So the mirror was like facing our bed, and it was facing directly my side. So if I would stand up and look over, and it's dark, and I see my like in the
reflection. Oh, I would be
mirror,
scared
bruh,
shitless.
nah, fam.
Wait, is there a doorway to your bathroom?
It was like a door area. but
Okay,
it
yeah,
wasn't
it's just
actually
like
a
open,
door.
yeah.
But it was like part of the bedroom. so-
Okay, so you had a pretty good
what
reasoning
I'm
for
saying,
keeping
like-
it open. You're not
Mirrors,
crazy.
dude. They freak me out, and I think that anytime someone takes a picture of you, you probably have a bit of your soul taken.
Oh, well, okay. So have you seen the live photos now that they have
Right,
for
yeah.
iPhone?
Yeah, that's even weird.
I can
That's-
literally capture a moment in time. Like
Right.
it's 1 second. The
It's so
sound
weird
during
you
that
used to love
time.
that video, you know.
Well, I mean, it is a video.
Now it's called live photo.
Well, I'm just giving you what it is. People
Yeah.
might have a different thing, but like it's my
Yeah.
it's Harry Potter level shit.
Exactly.
It's
like
Harry
exactly.
Potter
That's
stuff.
exactly what I imagine
Yeah,
whenever I see like
guys.
the mugshots and like you can see people.
We've had this for years, you know. They literally called that a GIF.
It's a GIF.
Right. It's a GIF.
Comment down. Is it GIF or GIF?
No,
we can
no,
argue that.
no. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares about this?
Okay, but the thing is like if a GIF or a GIF or whatever you want to say, if that's not taking your soul, then how is a single capture picture?
No. I think videos and all that. I
Videos
just-
are worse.
I think about how, like, I'm putting my heart and soul into this podcast, and now you're reading my soul like a book. You know.
Okay.
Well, listening to your soul.
Okay, so like the way that you're saying it is like making it sound like your soul is like a like a resource that can be used eventually.
Well, I mean, think about
But it's not.
Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm gonna plug them real fast because that
Nobody-
Bohemian Rhapsody movie that just came out with Rami Malek
Yeah,
is
so-
fantastic.
Critics didn't like it, but we'll
There's-
talk about
Oh,
this.
I
Hang
don't
on,
care
hang on.
what those
Finish your
critics
point.
think.
Finish
It
your
is a
point.
fantastic movie.
Yeah.
If you even remotely like Queen, it is amazing what Freddie Mercury's
There-
life is.
There are so many people that are so upset with the actor or whatever for lip syncing, and they're like, "I can't believe this actor is acting really well."
Yeah, I mean,
He's out here acting, and he's
So-
acting like he's singing.
okay, so
You want him to sing exactly as well as Queen?
there's a
Son?
problem with that because Rami Malek is also he does Mr. Robot. He's
Yes.
Elliot Alderson on Mr. Robot, the main
Spoilers.
character.
Yeah.
He what?
How is that
But he runs computer commands that are extremely technical. I mean,
Yeah.
and I don't expect him as an actor
No.
to really understand what he's
Right.
doing programming wise. He
I
can
want
say
him-
what's on the script
Exactly.
and type what and look like he's doing.
So
Precisely.
I watched Swordfish. I think it's called Swordfish recently with John Travolta, Hugh Jackman.
yeah.
It's about hacking and stuff. I firmly believe that Hugh Jackman can hack that well in real life. I believe they actually filmed him hacking into the Pentagon
You.
for that.
Oh no!
You
if,
gullible man.
if you asked,
That's totally a joke, by the way.
Yes.
no, but if you
Okay.
that actor really does the role, and then he's like, all right, that portion of my career is done with.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna get more roles doing hacker stuff because of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
People-
expect actors to be able to sing
Okay, so
as well as who they're trying to portray.
back to your point though about what you were gonna say about like the heart and soul stuff.
Oh yeah. But I watched a video today that was during Live Aid, what Freddie Mercury was doing, and it was like 12 minutes long. It was what they were recorded live doing, and then it showed the Bohemian Rhapsody rendition, like 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
He copied Freddie Mercury's movements 100%,
Right.
See, that's the thing.
and
that
that
a
is
lot of
that's
people
acting.
Yeah, he
are so
embodied.
upset with like the solo movie, and they're like, "Oh, it's a terrible movie." First off, I thought it was a good movie just by itself. I thought it was probably one of the better Star Wars movies, just looking at it by itself. That being said, I don't care about Han Solo as a character at all, and he is the last person I want a direct movie for.
Mm-hmm.
But since we got it, it was good.
Right.
I thought he got some of Harrison Ford's mannerisms down,
Mm-hmm.
spot on.
Top notch,
I
yeah.
was.
That's a
I
huge.
thought I was watching. I was like, yeah, I could totally pass this off as
Right.
like a young. person.
yeah.
If I didn't know what Harrison Ford looked like as a young guy, because I've seen
We
some
had
of his
him,
young movies, I would totally believe that Aldridge. I think it's the name.
something. Yeah.
Something I don't remember his name, but I thought he did really good, and I thought I'll plug this because I love Gambino.
Okay. Yeah. No. Oh,
Oh,
Childish
yeah.
Gambino, man.
He's
Donald
a
Glover's.
triple threat. Donald
Yeah,
Glover.
Donald Glover's
No.
phenomenal.
He is way more than a triple threat.
Oh,
he
dude.
is. He
I always
is
agree.
not
He's
just
running the game.
not just a music artist.
Yeah.
That's
But
music
in
genius,
his
I would
music,
say.
oh, for sure.
He's got.
We're
good
about
stuff.
to plug Gambino real fast on how
Oh, hell
amazing
yeah.
this individual is.
All 30 of them.
Yeah.
But this dude not just dominates his rap career with all of what he did early, like 3005 stuff.
Yeah.
But then like up to now through his like R&B, I think he has multiple genres that he's the king
Oh,
of.
he absolutely.
Yeah.
And he like if you go watch Weirdo from like 2005.
Oh, comedy.
Where he's
Comedy
Donald Glover,
specials.
and that is one of my most favorite specials of all times. I've watched that so many times, and watching
Yeah.
like 30 Rock, where he's a writer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a writer on 30 Rock. Some of those jokes, you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
That's
Gambino
dumb.
joke.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's the
funny.
thing that like that's why I'm so happy that like we're starting to like cultivate that creativity atmosphere more, and like that's always been a thing about America in general. People like him are allowed to just like go everywhere and write and act and dance.
And he
Yeah.
produced Atlanta, his show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
I have not seen it, but it's on my list because I've heard it's phenomenal.
So his directing's fantastic.
He
His
acts in
writing's
Atlanta, right?
fantastic.
It's freaking
I
awesome.
think
Honestly,
I think he
I haven't
acts in Atlanta. I
Why
think
would
he
you
does.
not?
Yeah.
He really, yeah, he's literally the best.
He's a master.
You know who I'm really glad is starting to kind of make a name for themselves, which I didn't expect.
Us.
Wow.
Whoa!
If you're watching this later,
Self no.
John Krasinski,
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, John
yeah.
Krasinski is,
he has been blowing me away with how great his stuff has been lately.
So I read something about when The Quiet Place came out, and he he directed that, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, himself.
And he was like, "Hey, we're gonna get an actual deaf actress to come in here and do like actual sign language and stuff." And he like learned sign language for the role and stuff.
Mhm.
And man, he's great. Like watching The Office is.
You know, he helped
is
produce
fun.
that, right?
Really?
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
part of one of the like leading producers.
Yeah.
Really?
I think. Oh God, who was it? The kind of bigger lady.
Marge, maybe. What's her name?
Jeremy Carroll?
I don't even know
Steve
that.
Carroll?
I'm so bad.
No,
No. The lady.
That's not a lady.
I really don't know.
Excuse you, it's 2018.
I'm so sorry. You're
Wait,
so right.
give me a second.
Well, while Kyle's thinking, I've watched most of the Amazon original spy, I don't want to call it, CIA thriller.
No, like a
series.
Project Ryan or something like
Yeah,
Saving Private Ryan.
yeah, it's like Project Ryan. This is
Okay.
like, damn it, this is really annoying.
Okay, well, I'll go now.
Yeah.
No, paralleling John Krasinski to Jonah Hill. I'm really happy that Jonah Hill's starting to like get
He's starting to do
into.
some like serious
Yeah,
stuff.
like I just saw Maniac, which he was a
heard
part
that
of.
was really good.
So good. Like I'll rewatch it again tonight because it's so good.
It's so weird to think that he started on like Superbad.
Right.
And
And
he's
like
the most annoying character.
exactly.
He's
and
like a real life Cartman.
He's just evolving. Like he's just growing.
That's good though. That's what you want.
That's what I'm saying. Like we have this atmosphere to cultivate and grow like that. It's really cool. And I have to plug in my computer.
I do want to. So there are some things that I appreciate that they're growing, but I don't want them to. You know.
What? What do you mean?
Phyllis.
So-
Phyllis. Yeah, Phyllis. Exactly.
Jesus H. Phyllis is who I was looking for.
Like back in high school, I was a very big Paramore fan.
Oh, I think we all
I
were.
loved Paramore.
Yeah. How could you not be?
Did you
honestly?
Flyleaf as well?
Oh yeah.
They were the same genre.
Well, I would put Flyleaf in a different genre because Lacey Sturm's vocals are something that I have not yet heard replaced.
Oh, I actually, I really hope they don't listen to this one, but I actually saw Flyleaf with their new singer, and it was a little leaving some to love.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
some of their new songs I was not a big fan, and I hate to say that because I want to encourage a band. I know that
To
they,
grow. Yeah.
right?
Oh, no, keep doing. Well, I'm not saying I wouldn't listen to it, and I might not support you financially.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. Listen.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't listen. But no, strive and keep doing what you're doing.
Thing is,
like,
so-
if you have a following, do it. I'm not going to support behind it, but I'm not going to knock it.
So
Yeah,
in high
right.
school, and I wasn't made fun of, but like a lot of
You should have.
a lot of the girls were like, "Oh my god, you like Paramore? We're besties." I was like, "Yeah."
Y'all.
Anyway, so I used to love them, and the whole thing is I love that like punk pop era
Yeah.
with like Flyleaf. Well, not that they're punk pop, but Paramore and Panic at the Disco, My Chemical Romance.
Yeah,
Fall Out Boy.
it was
I mean,
abrupt.
that's
It was-
no, that still exists.
Except that if you listen to Fall Out Boy, and I mean Panic's got good stuff now, but if you compare those
From back then.
and you compare Paramore
Yeah.
and their newest album to
Their news.
No, then I agree.
then it's a totally different genre. And while I enjoy the music and I definitely enjoy supporting the artist,
Yeah.
it's one of those things that I want the old Paramore and the old Panic and the old Fall Out,
Yeah.
especially the old Fall Out Boy, because some of their lyrics are just so
Mhm.
close to hitting from home or hitting at home or whatever, and they're so well thought out, and it's things that like I am thinking but I don't know how to express,
Right. Yeah.
and attitudes and stuff like that. And their new music is good. Like the new Fall Out Boy album is fantastic. The new Panic at the Disco album is phenomenal.
Yeah. I really liked Rose Gold Boy.
Panic is doing really good stuff. And
I-
the new Paramore.
Paramore, I
album is
liked it a lot. Yeah.
One of the things I was very upset because I saw this trend of like all my favorite artists are, progressing and
Changing.
growing.
Yeah.
And they kind of differed from what they started off and what they like. One of the things that I've really enjoyed so thoroughly is a band called Coheed and Cambria. And they've been my favorite
Oh,
band
yeah.
for a long, long time.
Mhm.
And they've got really ridiculous album names. I'm probably going to get them wrong because, like I said, they're like 30, 40 words long.
Yeah, but we have Google at your fingertips.
Oh yeah, what do you got?
So their very first album was really good. I liked it. And then their second album is even better. And the third album is phenomenal. And they all have kind of a similar feel to it. where it's like really kind of heavy metal mixed with a little bit of synthesizer stuff, and it feels like rock. And they're labeled progressive rock because they do different stuff, more progressive.
Oh, you weren't joking. These
Good
albums are
Apollo, I'm burning
ridiculous.
stuff for in keeping.
No, Volume 1
Volume
from
1,
Fear
From
Through
Fear
the Eyes of
Madness. Yeah.
That's a long album name.
So
It's not normal.
what happens is they had their first 3 and 4 albums, and they were good. And then when I was in, I think it was like the end of high school, they came out with a album called Year of the Black Rainbow, and that they totally tried like a different sound, and it's probably their least liked album.
Yeah.
And I have to agree, it's one of my least favorite albums from them. I'll still listen to some of the songs because they're good, but it's my least favorite. And then they came out with 2 more albums that were like half albums each. I don't know if that's the right way. And they kind of were going back to their similar thing, but they're still trying new stuff. And like I said, I really like that they're trying new stuff. And then they come out with their second to last album so far, which is Color of the Sun.
Mhm.
And I probably missed a few.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a lot. I'm doing your background research. No worries.
So they came out with a album called Color of the Sun.
The Color Before the Sun.
Oh yeah, I got that wrong.
I got you.
How dare you? No.
Forgive me, fans. So they came out with that, and it was a good album. It wasn't my favorite.
Mhm.
They tried something new again. They just came out with a new album called Unheavenly Creatures, and I feel like it just encompasses everything that they've learned in the last 15 years. And it is like, I don't want to call it perfection, but I am so super in love with this album.
Right.
And the first time I listened to it, I was like, oh, it's okay. But then going back, I'm like, man, I really like this and this and this and this and this. And I go back and listen to old albums, and these are things that I liked in those old albums. It's like they learned from what they did, and they went back to like their style, but keeping everything that they learned. And that's one thing that I am just so blown away by,
Right.
and that I love about that, so especially this album that I love about so much, is that they've reached out, and they branched out, and they've learned a whole bunch of different things, but they also came back to like their roots.
I mean, that's really how you can tell a good band is
But
to
that's what I'm
learn
saying
from
is,
what
like,
they've done.
Cody is Paramore and like Panic and Fall Out Boy. I don't know. They are not like back at the roots.
Well, I have a thought about that.
Paramore lost some of their band originally.
Yeah.
They lost.
That's a part of it.
There was a big controversy over is Hayley Williams Paramore.
Well, so the thing is, Paramore was not actually signed to a record label. Hayley Williams was signed to a record label from Rover Records or something like that. So Hayley Williams was the only one that was signed on the actual studio.
Mm-hmm.
But she basically said, "Hey,
Sorry.
Wow.
someone's popular."
We try.
It's actually. Yeah, never mind.
When are you gonna be home? Don't worry about it.
Oh, is that your mom?
No.
Whoa! Hey.
Yeah, we are getting to like
Oh, so,
Yeah.
a little over an hour.
We can cut it off whenever you guys are ready.
I just have one more thought after you finish.
Yeah.
We're
I really like that Coheed has gone back to, I want to say, like their roots.
Yeah.
And they brought along everything, and I wish more bands that I liked would do that, which is hard to say because, man, I'm like a music. Josh makes fun of me. Josh,
No, I don't.
Josh points out, he doesn't make fun of me, I apologize.
Yeah.
He points out that I'm a movie aficionado.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think it's just him. Oh, you're into music and movies.
Yeah, you're in a lot of
Like,
media.
You're a
Yeah,
lot of
media.
those.
I would probably say that I'm a bigger.
Media buff.
I would probably say I'm a bigger music fanatic than I am about
Same.
movies.
Really?
Only
Because you worked
because-
at a movie theater, so.
Well, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love.
That spurred some of the.
Man, it's hard. It's hard if you're like picking your favorite child. Which one do you like more, movies or music? It's like, because a part of movies is the score.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I really enjoy music in general. I love to sing. You know that. I just like it. I just like music. But what I wanted to talk about is a lot of people like I suppose you is that you enjoy the sound, and people like me, I enjoy the artists. Like I fall in love with the artists themselves, and so I found myself a lot
you
more.
don't love them.
No,
You love
no,
the
I-
idea
I-
of them.
I know that's the thing. Is like I don't know them. I just enjoy like their creations as a whole, and I found myself a lot more, a lot easier to like accept new sounds and stuff. Like even with artists today, like Ariana Grande, her old music was like really princess girly, whatever. But I found it was pretty cool.
Well, the thing is,
But now it's like pop, hip hop, R&B. Like
she got started on Disney, and that's
right.
It's like the Miley Cyrus
Hannah
fiasco.
Montana thing.
Yeah, like
She started off as a Disney.
there are
person.
people that liked the sound of the old shit and didn't like the new shit, but they're like with Taylor Swift even. People like the sound of the old shit, but there are other people that love her as an artist. Like whatever she makes it well. It's good content.
Like Taylor Swift, there was so much hate for
you can
her newest album, and
I liked it.
dude, this was back when I was
God.
I was dancing to "Look What You Made Me Do."
I remember the first time that song came out, you sang it to me.
Oh man, I was obsessed with that song for about a week.
Yeah,
I
it's not a bad song.
I had like a 45-minute drive. I would play that on repeat the entire time.
Well,
Oh no, that's
I'm
too
like-
much for me.
I'm like wiggling
Look what
my
you
butt
made me do.
in my seat on the drive.
That's how you lost the weight right there.
Yeah, I was
Doing
like,
that little
oh,
jiggle.
Doing a fucking rumba.
Dude, I was like, I could not, and it's not something I was controlling. It was just
Yeah,
something
it's
that
just the
happened.
beat. It's just like you're like, oh shit.
And like the very first time I heard it, I was like, you know. But then
Yeah,
I
it
stopped-
grows on
I started
you.
humming
It's
it
a
and
grower.
stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll listen to it again just to make sure I don't like it.
It's one of those songs that has the catchy chorus that if you hum it, someone else will hear it and be like,
Damn it.
"Oh, damn it,
You
got me."
Taylor Swift is so good about doing a lot of that with like her most recent music, especially. Like when she started off and she was more country, I feel
Like
there's a
when
little
she
more-
wrote her own stuff.
Right. When there's more heart. and
She
soul.
also co-writes everything. Let's not.
Oh, look, hold on.
Co-writing might
I'm
have
gonna
an
say I'm gonna say that there is a big difference
Oh yeah, in her production.
in like the thought, I would say, that's put
Yeah.
into her music.
when her co-writing was her and maybe another person that helped out, compared to now it's probably a circle of like 40
A
people,
lot of people. Yeah.
That's what
and
I'm
you
saying.
get an opinion.
Yeah.
Fall Out
Yeah.
Boy's the same way because they have like really meaningful lyrics in like some of their very first albums that are like,
Yeah. Hard hitting. You're like, oh wow,
oh
it's
shit,
deep
so
shit.
cringy, you know what I mean? Not
Edge
cringy,
Lord.
But like nowadays,
Yeah.
you think about it, like yeah, that's super. Like if you wrote that in like a poem or something, you're like, wow, I was such a stereotypical teen.
Such an emo.
That's
edge.
what they did though, but they poured their heart and soul in that. And not that they don't do that now, it's just it doesn't seem as prevalent, and that's fine, you know.
Oh, it's more
Grow up.
poppy now. Everything is like, what can you put on the radio? If someone hears it for 10 seconds, can I start singing the song?
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about Poppy, like the YouTube girl.
Oh no, make me a meme.
Oh god.
No, who was Poppy?
Who's popping?
I am Poppy. Like she's. You just have to watch it. Well.
So
Josh's YouTube
Josh
culture.
is- well, Josh is an iGen, so
Morgan's an iGen, and honestly, we kind of
Yeah, I'm
detach
also
on
Tony.
YouTube.
yeah.
Like we both like can watch certain things together. Like we watch Good Mythical Morning and
Yeah,
like
phenomenal.
PewDiePie. We
Well,
follow that
okay,
stuff.
Yeah.
well, PewDiePie's a little.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's the thing. No,
Try it out.
No, it's gotten better. It's
Yeah.
gotten better. I watched some of his old stuff. It did get kind of cringy up in there, but like
Look, I
now
see
he
so
maintains
many-
so much stuff.
If you browse Reddit for even 5 minutes, you cannot not hit a post about PewDiePie.
Oh,
It's-
absolutely.
70 million subscribers kind of makes sense.
It's
you know?
so cringy. It's almost like the idea of PewDiePie himself is a meme.
Well,
Probably. Yeah.
And it is. And it's just not something I want to get into. I'm sure he does really great stuff and really good content. He's got 70 million more subscribers than we do.
Hey!
He's doing something
He's doing
okay.
some good shit.
So he actually has a fifth of the U.S. population as his subscribers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a
really impressive.
huge
Yeah.
Well,
following.
it's like when Gangnam Style hit 1 billion views. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, at minimum, a seventh of the entire world's population has watched this video.
I mean, that's what Despacito like
Like,
right
if
now.
he integrated an evil spirit into that video,
That stole everyone's soul
I
a
hate
little
you.
bit when they watched
that's
it.
actually no. It's the I recently watched Scary Movie 3. It's one of my favorite like
Yeah.
stupid movies.
Yeah.
And they make fun of the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You know they came out with a new ring.
Yeah, the ring. The ring.
It's The Ring. No, it's a remake
Just
and it's
The
just
Ring.
The Ring.
Oh, I
Like
thought it was a sequel.
no. Well,
Yeah,
it
well, I
kind
I
of.
didn't watch the first one because I saw.
Really?
So we'll say I was a young kid and I watched things that I shouldn't have been watching
Same.
because I have an older brother and he had an even older
Yeah.
friend.
So that's it. Yeah.
So I just hung out with them. I watched what they were watching, and they
Whoa.
were like teenagers, like super cringy. Let's get into everything that we can.
Freddy versus Jason slept on my parents'
Dude,
floor
I-
for like a week.
Yeah. I was okay with Freddy vs. Jason, whereas watching either of the movies like by themselves,
Scream.
I was like so afraid that they were coming after me. But then watching Freddy vs. Jason, I was like,
Oh, they're
Man,
fighting each other.
They're fighting each other.
I'm not
yeah.
scared. I was
This
just
is
waiting
WWE.
I was just waiting until
Yeah.
one of the other ones show up. They're not going to worry about me. I'll just stay out of the way.
And then when
Yeah.
they finally kill the other one at the ending credits, it's like, oh, he's not dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's
He really didn't
That's,
win.
that's kind of the thing
Woo!
that. So I used to be very terrified of the Alien franchise,
Oh yeah.
and then I watched Alien vs Predator, which is not a great movie by itself.
What? No,
But that
man.
started.
Classic.
So I watched Predator before, and I liked Predator.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things in like the Predator series that I'm a big fan of, and when I watched Predator versus Alien, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go back and rewatch all the Alien movies now, and now I love them. They're great.
No, the Alien movies are pretty fantastic.
They're really good, and
I have no.
Even the newer ones, they're a little extra,
I mean,
but
yeah, they're extra, but I enjoyed them as a movie.
The game was fun. That's all I know.
The Colonial Marines.
I don't know what the game's called. I just played it.
Typical. I
I lost the game.
No, you didn't.
No.
It's okay.
Huh?
That's dumb. That's really dumb. How about this? You know what? For everyone listening, I'm changing the rules of the game. Now, if you lose it, you have to pay me $1.
Oh no.
We'll see how much
Oh.
people are gonna abide by these rules.
I'm not gonna abide by that rule.
Yeah, you're not gonna abide by that rule. So if you're not gonna abide by that rule, why are you gonna abide by any of the other rules? Who cares?
Because I
Pay me $1.
want to.
I want my $1, Kyle.
No.
Exactly. Who cares? This is dumb.
Right.
This is the dumbest thing. I lost the game. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with that. Don't care.
We were all in high school
Don't
once.
care.
We were all in high school once.
I still am.
Whoa. I don't feel like I'm an adult,
Hi guys.
even with everything that I've.
You
Man,
literally
I
just like
don't-
made
I don't-
jumps, leaps, and bounds in your life. and
No.
you're like,
Yeah.
I'm not an
I
adult.
don't
Just had
feel
a
like
kid,
I'm an
just
adult.
got married.
That's a baby.
Nope.
I
I need
absolutely
to start-
feel like I'm an adult because I pay bills.
The moment that you make a retirement plan, you're an adult.
No, man.
Well, that's the thing. I've paid bills since I was 18, and
Yeah.
then I didn't feel like I was an adult.
Exactly. Same.
See,
No,
the
thing
next.
is, I pay all of my bills. They're like there was a point in my life where I started paying bills and I
Me.
gradually took more and more.
Yeah.
But then I am literally paying everything. I am financially responsible for living myself.
But do you
That
also
was what
have
I
a
did
retirement
when
plan?
I
That's
moved
what
out.
makes me an
When I
adult.
was 18, I was not an adult, and I did that. I mean, I split rent with my brother, but I
mean,
paid
that's
for
just smart.
100%.
Well, then that you're
Now, it was the new step when I got health insurance. That was weird.
Yeah.
I felt
A
adulty
little bit,
then.
yeah, a little bit adulty.
But like even with like car note and baby stuff, like I don't feel like I'm an adult yet. I
Oh,
still
you're
wake up at like
absolutely-
8 o'clock.
son.
Like waking up at 8 o'clock Monday through Friday is probably the norm for my last like 2 years of my life.
Yeah.
That I don't feel like I'm an adult yet.
See, I do that just because I don't have a kid, and I
Well,
don't-
you have to commute. I don't commute.
I don't.
It takes me like 4 minutes.
No, he lives in
not
Ruston now.
anymore. You do live in
Ruston.
Ruston now. Okay, you
Yeah.
used to.
Kyle would know that, except that he keeps badgering me about coming to visit him, and he's never come to visit me.
I
So,
don't even know where you live. Text me your address.
you know,
Same
you
place
know,
as
it
Devin.
helped us move, but
Looks at me as well because I didn't know.
Josh- so I told Josh like 2 months out. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be moving on this day. Are you available?" He's like, "Oh yeah, man. I'll totally help you out. It'll be great."
I
was
told you.
not
I,
available.
I was like, "I'll pay you. I'll
When
pay
did
you
you move?
pizza."
I had a hot date,
When?
dude.
And Josh did not score, so
No, I had a hot date and it turned out to be a competition.
yeah. And-
What?
I was on a date
Well, I
with
mean,
a girl
if you-
who was also on a date with someone else while I was there, and I was like, "Why
Is
did
that
you
a
even?
thing?
Yeah, why did you even invite me?" She's like, "This was on Snapchat. That's kind of how this works." And I was like, "Oh, well, that's
Wait,
fucking news to
what?
me." Yeah.
You got on
She
dates
Dude,
on
battle
Snapchat?
royale them.
Y'all,
That's
yeah,
fun.
y'all enjoy y'all's generation because mine sucks dick.
Well, whoever pays for me more.
That's
Literally,
what
that's-
she's doing. Yeah.
what it was. Yeah.
It's like, oh, dude, you win this, and I would just be like, well,
She was like, well, your gift was really nice and sweet. So.
your gift?
Yeah.
What did y'all do?
It was her birthday. I gave her a fucking gift.
Oh, my birthday. I want 2 people.
Dude, like, I literally overheard a conversation between her and 3 of her girlfriends that were there. And they were like, which one are you going to take home tonight? She's like, I don't know. She's like, I like them both. And I was like, not me.
Dude, that's
Fuck,
the-
I'm out.
That is the worst thing, but also I gotta appreciate women. They come full circle.
Oh, yeah.
People are
She's
like,
dogging, dude.
people are like, oh, it's a man's world, which there are certain advantages to both sexes.
Yeah.
But back in the day, women were treated as property, you know? So
Yeah, right.
You had to bring her father like the biggest pig, like in Hulk.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's exactly.
And now she's over here
Buyer.
doing the same thing to you, which is
Yeah.
a terrible thing to do.
Yeah,
Good.
my heart hurt,
But hey,
no.
it's just your emotions and your feelings, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is, that'll
bounce
that'll
back.
come back.
I felt like so much shit because like on Snapchat you talk to multiple people, and like I had dropped
Really?
I dropped everyone
On
else.
Snapchat, I only talk to my wife, so.
Well, good for you. Damn.
I try to Snapchat, but I can't get myself to do it as much as.
It's my generation kind of
This
thing.
is the most social I am because I don't like the idea of social media.
No,
Yeah.
you're a media person, but not a social media. You don't like
Classic
telling.
media, yeah.
I think that's a difference between our generation. Sorry, Josh.
No,
but
you're
but like that 2-3 year gap
Well,
was.
that's a big difference, man.
Oh my gosh.
She just Snapchatted me. What are the fucking odds?
If you're listening to the podcast,
Snapchatted me at
yeah.
6:40 p.m. on November 18th. I'm talking to you.
What she said.
But like
I don't know. I'm not gonna look at
oh
it.
no, you don't look at that here. But like I never understood how I can text Morgan and like a conversation. It's like I need this information from you because we live at the same house. Give me this information, and she'll Snapchat me. So it's like I can't just look at my phone and get the answer. I've got to open my phone,
Yeah.
unlock it, open
Yeah.
the app, open her stupid message just for her to be like, "Yeah, that sounds good."
Yeah, but the thing is that we're already on our phones no matter what. So.
I mean, I feel like that'd be okay if you're presenting the information to me in like
A picture format.
A picture form,
no,
yes.
in the
No,
way that
it's
I'm
just
asking
it's
for.
Snapchat and text.
Yeah.
Just text me.
Right, that's
iMessage
fine.
is there. I get it on my phone. All right, my watch.
Yeah.
I have an Apple Watch, and it's like if you.
Whoa.
You
Yeah,
fat
flag.
boy.
Weird flag. No, dude. Okay, I want a
Kyle
Mac.
recently got promoted by the way.
Yeah.
wanna-
You
Well, that's
did.
the thing. I've always been an Apple fanboy on the phone. I've never been a Mac guy.
Can't relate.
Yeah, no, this is being recorded on the Mac. It's just it's a goal for mine to eventually get there, but right now it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
I've always been like Linux fanboy.
See,
and
that
with
would-
that's far away from the Mac.
If I ask you in a Snapchat and I'm like, hey, give me this information, and then I get reply to Snapchat into the same conversation, I'm okay with it. I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's fun.
But if I like message you on iMessage or text, because I have a Samsung, because I don't really like Apple stuff.
Right, yeah, that's fine.
No, I got you.
You
You could be
dare
wrong.
you.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Wrong people have opinions
I
too.
will be so wrong
No, I'm joking.
with the entire collection of the Star Stream movies digitally that I have on my SD card, as well as the 3,000 songs that I have on my SD card.
I stream everything.
Me too. That's what I
I
do.
mean,
Well,
yeah.
I have unlimited data, and last month I used 1.5 gigs.
So last month,
That's
I actually,
Yikes.
ever since I got unlimited data, which, so by the way,
I'm on Wi-Fi range. I'm like 80-90% of my
Same.
life.
Yeah. Being on campus.
telecommunication companies are literally the worst. This is why monopolies suck, is because
Yeah.
we've had AT&T for years,
Mhm.
right? We did not know that some point in the past when Wendy and I went to get phones and get plans and stuff like that, we were actually double paying for a plan.
Yeah.
We could only use one. Only one plan was connected to each phone. So your phone can't be connected to multiple plans, right? They don't do that. But we were paying for years for an extra plan that was just never used.
Yeah.
Nothing on it. Literally $50 a
That's
month
how that's how they
extra.
get you, and they'll just like slightly omit that whenever they're talking
Yeah,
to you.
they totally omitted that until we go in one day and some poor
Sweetheart.
person with a soul
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's really weird. It looks like you're paying for two plans here. They're like, if you upgrade to the unlimited, you'll just be paying $10 more a month total.
Yeah.
And we're like, hold on, what? Like, I know why that they said that now because they're trying to get $10 more a month.
Exactly.
Which, we're paying that money anyway. Yeah, it's $10 more for unlimited. That's a way smaller jump than paying $70
$70
more
Yeah.
for unlimited. Which now that I've gotten unlimited, I am just egregious with it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a lot of people are that way. They
Like,
get so
I was
spoiled.
on my way to Dallas and I was browsing Reddit and I came across like a Star Wars sub, as one does.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, by the way, Lego Star Wars, the entire collection is on mobile. I was like, oh, that's really cool. I'll look at that. And then I looked down further in the comments. They're like, oh, by the way, you can get some of them for free. And I was like, ha.
Did you say free?
And I'm a sucker for free.
Yeah,
but
same.
it's not really free because it's mobile. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many microtransactions and stuff.
Diablo
So-
Immortals.
Yeah.
No.
It's not even good there. I downloaded like 2 gigabytes like on the road to Dallas just cause,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Oh my god, yeah.
I got added onto my family's Apple Music, which this is really funny.
It's so nice.
I did not know about like music streaming services.
Spotify,
It
Apple.
makes
Oh,
so much
Spotify's
sense.
amazing.
So most of my family are Apple users, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And they have an Apple Music plan for the family, which is like $15 a month, and they get like 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
I didn't know about it until Wendy recently got an iPhone, and they're like, "Oh, hey, you have an iPhone now. We'll add you to the plan. You can listen to all the music that you want, or whatever."
Oh, free.
And she's like, "Yeah, that sounds great. We're not paying for it. They're paying for it. They got extra things.
Give me-
Sure."
Yeah.
So, just being a facetious a-hole that I was like, I wonder if Apple Music, the app, is on the Play Store for Google. For
Yeah, it
Samsung.
is. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I downloaded it, got on the family
Yeah.
plan. They text me, they're like, "I didn't know you had an Apple." I was like, "I don't."
Yeah. Literally.
That's
Man,
funny.
I downloaded, someone couldn't hear me, I downloaded all their albums, like right there on the spot.
Yeah. It's really nice.
Which was probably 5 or 6 gigs worth of music.
And when you're on unlimited, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was so, like, beforehand, I could go back and look at my usage, and it's like 1 gig for the whole month. Because I wouldn't
Yeah.
do anything if I was not on Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I'm playing Hearthstone on Wi-Fi, I'm playing, like, at home, browsing Reddit on Wi-Fi, do everything on Wi-Fi. And we only had, like, 10 gigs a month. And Wendy's using the other 9 gigs because she likes streaming Pandora at work when she can and stuff. And so we got unlimited, and it's just egregious. It's just like, man, what can I waste 5 or 6 gigs on?
Let me get my money's worth.
Yeah, I've never hesitated to just download so many things
Like,
on
it's so
Wi-Fi.
good.
Or
Yeah.
not on
My
Wi-Fi.
buddy Grayson has unlimited, and he won't get on our Wi-Fi at all. He will just go on unlimited, literally stream YouTube all night. Like
Yeah.
he single-handedly keeps
So-
YouTube up with his ad revenue.
Weird flex, but I pay for like a pretty decent internet plan at home, and I've never risked going over it. But my internet is faster if I turn off my Wi-Fi sometimes when I'm at my house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4G LTE is like, sometimes it's hard to beat. But
Yeah, so I'll turn my Wi-Fi off and just
Just
have the
let it rip,
fastest phone.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't use it anyway.
Exactly.
That's what I don't like using hotel Wi-Fi, especially.
I don't think you should. Don't ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't,
It's
that's
not
gross.
like people do that. And I'm
No, it's like herpes
oh.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so like it's unprotected, and you know, if
In
you
a
get
lot
on
of
there, I
ways.
could show you all. I could show you all of your traffic. You know.
Yeah. It's pretty scary, actually.
And so I really try to avoid getting on so when we connect up to our employer's network to log in, you know, which I think is a pretty common practice,
Mm-hmm.
that you get on someone else's private network to do work for them
Mhm.
so they can monitor all your traffic, right? I am so hesitant to do that in a hotel. I don't do that unless I absolutely have to, because it's so sketchy.
Mhm.
Because even using their network, I'm afraid that someone in the hotel is going to hijack off of that and get confidential information. And it's going to be a big scandal and get fired.
Potentially.
No thanks. Speaking of,
Yeah. It's crazy.
which we're about to wrap up here, but so I work for a certain company that's trying to do, we'll say, a certain objective, and we've already gone to the media and said, hey, we're doing this objective or whatever. I made the mistake of just doing a little bit of research, and I just went to the Wikipedia page, and one of the things at the very bottom is, this company is currently trying to do this objective, and they're trying to complete it by the end of the year. And it's really weird, because it's like, I could totally make that
Go to Wikipedia
I
and
could
change
totally
that.
make that Wikipedia thing wrong if I wanted to, just my actions. I wouldn't have a job afterwards.
Probably not. Yeah.
Oh,
I absolutely wouldn't have a job if I did something that was counterproductive. Even if I mess up and I don't mean to, you know, that objective could be delayed, and I would probably be invited to no longer work.
Be cordially invited.
Cordially invited and forced to RSVPS.
RSVPS.
So, does anyone else have anything super?
I think
No.
we talked about a lot of good stuff. and I'm
No, that
done,
was a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
I'll
so
probably come back.
Yes.
We'll
awesome.
have comments if you want. Let us know if you like Kyle.
Fuck that guy. No.
Just keep in mind when you comment, he does have a beard. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the most beard out of this group.
He
right
does.
if you want someone with a beard on your podcast,
here. Mhm.
Please.
you know, let us
If
know.
you want me to be like standard, and we could even like Photoshop a beard on like the
The little
image,
laugh-
like the
yeah,
logo.
the little
Like
laugh
we
guy.
could, I would have to get an ad revenue like pension. We can talk about that later.
So currently, I
Yeah,
own-
you're automatically allowed to do like the Dollar Shave Club ads because I have a beard. Like someone with a beard to
Right.
The
promote
thing
that.
is,
Already.
I own the logo
You're
because I
welcome.
created it. Which
Yeah, but like,
But
what
Josh
if
is
he?
getting somebody to do
what
a,
if
a
he-
good one.
But yeah, soon TM. We've been talking about this. before.
TM.
Don't
4 weeks
hey,
now.
don't hate on her. She's a college
Oh, no,
student. We just
no.
had finals. All right.
No, I'm still waiting though.
I am too. I'm in the
As a
same.
customer, I'm paying my good money.
You're not paying anything.
Oh, no? Oh, you got it?
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
I got
yeah,
it.
Then whatever, man. Whenever we get it, it's fine.
That's what I'm saying. I do apologize though. It's on its way.
No, it's fine. It's whatever. Right now, I've been alerted that our current guy looks like he's on LSD. And he's sticking his tongue out, so
Yeah, he be like that sometimes.
it does kind of look like he's
It's a
on
little.
a drug high.
It's a little suggestive on.
Fucking.
I literally do that in about 5 minutes. And
Microsoft Paint.
No, actually, I was using a free professional software.
Oh, trial.
You.
No,
No. Pirated, probably.
No, it's not there. It's a free software that's like a version of like Photoshop and stuff that you can do. It's just meant specifically for like digital drawing and not necessarily
Like,
photo
okay.
editing.
Right,
Whereas
okay.
Photoshop does all that stuff, and like Adobe does all that stuff.
Right. Cool.
So yeah, I just did it in 5 minutes and I suck.
Okay. Well, that
We can
was-
get one
yeah.
done by someone who
We
like
can, and then
is
we're actually
good.
Yeah, we're looking at someone.
at art.
We're trying.
So yeah, if you're still listening, I think
Why are you still
Love you.
listening? It's an hour and a half long. If you actually listen to this, you could have done something with your life.
well, most people listen to this on the way to work.
Yeah, like doing stuff.
Which
Most people.
That's how I consume
That's how I
podcasts.
podcast, yeah, same.
Yeah, that is a podcast. I have a 4-minute drive to work, so I'll probably not be able to listen to much.
Give it a couple of days, a couple weeks.
Kyle will listen to this over the span of 3 months. Just 4 minutes.
Even though it
8
was
minutes every
8
day.
minutes a day.
Well, hey, if you go home to lunch, that's like 16 minutes a day.
Ooh.
You're getting on there.
16
The thing
or
is, I
60?
sat in on this, so.
Yeah.
Well, I need those views though, so I might make like extra accounts. Go to the.
That's so
Right.
illegal.
Well, so our first video has like 37 views at the time of watching. Like
It's most of yours.
36 of them were like fake accounts. YouTube
doubt
doesn't.
that.
Actually, I don't think they check if you're under 100.
They
Or like under
they really
1,000.
give no shits or giggles if you're like underneath the
Basically, if there's no money being involved,
right.
they don't care.
Yeah. Anyways,
appreciate
thank you guys
it.
so much for
Thanks.
watching,
This was fun.
for listening. Appreciate it.
Oh.
Say thanks.
Like, subscribe.
We love you.